Okay. GM, trade of the day. I'll keep this one quick because we're at that point of the no-go zone, right? So that to me would mean no trades, obviously. And if there's no trades, that would also extend to alts. The only time to buy alts, or the best time to buy alts, is when Bitcoin is at high time frame support, which it is currently, right? But we're now making an attempt to break that. And this is probably this is the highest probability of actually breaking this 40K level finally. Because these taps were before the ETF, before, easier to hold it when it's before the event. Then we have the big event, come back down, holds it first time, bounces back up. This, like I say, in daily levels, this can be where your support gets lost, right? This could be the final one because we have a trend down into the move, into the lows. But from a trading perspective, if it does hold, right, if 40.8 holds, then it's going to set up a really nice long. And so the long, I mean, if I was looking for a perfect long here, I would want to see this. So I'd want to see probably this get taken out, price to then reclaim, get back up into this area here, and then give some form of a retest. And the retest would be the one to buy. So it'll be something around there. But you need to see a few things. You need to see this swing high here, right? Whichever way you want to draw it, I'll draw it across this. I'll draw it using candle closes. With the swing high before we push down in here. If we sweep below, move back inside, and then we break back above that, that'll be a shift. That probably won't be just another short squeeze because you've already had one of them. And price blade. So we had the short squeeze, price bleed all the way down. If it just takes the lows and reverses, that's a good sign that there's some real demand coming in. Whereas a short squeeze that bleeds out should lead us just to clean new lows. Like if we go down to 39, all bets are off below 39. But on the off chance that we see something like this, I would need to see it push strong up into the 43 level because this area that we're saying has a lot of trap supply or trap buyers above it, that needs to be breached, right? And if it does get breached, then we can go and fill up inefficiencies above, which can be where you can get your trade on, moving it up into there. For me, I don't know if that's, is that my highest probability outcome right now? Do I think that's going to happen? No. But it's the only trade I would take, right? There's no shorts here. It doesn't make any sense to plan shorts at this point at all. And even if we go lower, like I've said, if we go down to 38, 37, 36, 35, I want to buy more. I don't want to short. The further we go down and the faster we do it, the closer we are to the bottom, because it's a bull market. This is going to be the dip, the correction, the whatever, to get long, and away we go. I think what you want to see, like I talked about again on Weekly Outlook, is you're going to see lowering volatility, which we're already seeing here. You're going to see it drop down a bit, but then bounce. Drop down a bit, then bounce. And it's going to be kind of sideways and choppy and sideways and choppy. And so you have to really wait for the market to do something. I don't think as a trader, you rely on timing the moves, right? So even though all of this whole thing might end up being a bottom where you have the first low, second low, maybe we make a margin, you make a new low, we push up, we go sideways, and the whole thing is like one big sideways reaccumulation. But what you don't want to do then is start buying here. Like as a trader, you don't want to buy here and here. You don't want to be buying into these lows because both time and price are against you then, because it can just go sideways for days and days and days and days. Or it can bleed, from 42 to 41 to 40 to 39. Like you're going to get bled out. It's okay to buy spot and do that because that's the point of buying spot. You're not trying to catch the lows. You're just trying to get on board. So for me, that's how I see it as a trader. That's one of the opportunities I see coming up. A lot of times, this is when the market gets peak bearish, is right into the lows, just whenever people should not be getting bearish. I fully expect this to reverse. Whether it has a full reversal or if it's just another bounce up that gets sold into, I don't know. But I do expect that at some point the market will probably give an attempt to bounce or rally from here. That's just based off the logic that 40K has always held. And there's no point fading that until something changes. So if 40K keeps holding, if this trade presents, then I'll take it. If not, then we just continue to wait patiently.